If you've ever watched a movie and found yourself completely pulled into a character's world, then chances are you've already met the brilliance of Graham Greene. He wasn't just an actor, he was a cultural bridge, a storyteller, and a man whose presence on screen demanded respect. Today, let's talk about why you absolutely must watch Graham Greene, and also reflect on the life he lived, the man he was, and the legacy he left behind. Graham Greene was born on June 22, 1952, in Ohsweken, Ontario, Canada. He was a proud member of the Oneida Nation, and his Indigenous heritage was not just a part of his personal story, it shaped his career, his roles, and the way audiences experienced his performances. He grew up in Canada, went to school there, and later pursued formal training at the Centre for Indigenous Theatre in Toronto. That education gave him the tools to take his natural gift and shape it into a craft that would earn him international recognition. By the time of his passing on September 1st, 2025, Graham Greene was 73 years old. His death was reported as the result of natural causes, a quiet end to a life that had been full of remarkable achievements and unforgettable contributions to film and television. Fans around the world, especially in the United States, where much of his career flourished, felt the weight of his loss. Now, people always want to know, who is Graham Greene beyond the screen? Well, in his personal life, he was married to Hilary Blackmore, his longtime partner and wife. Their marriage lasted decades, a rare and beautiful thing in the world of Hollywood. Together, they built a life outside the spotlight, showing that fame didn't have to erase family, tradition, or love. So, why must you watch Graham Greene? Let's start with the movie that put him on the global map, Dances with Wolves. His role as Kicking Bird wasn't just powerful, it was historic. For decades, Indigenous people in American cinema had been sidelined or portrayed through stereotypes. Greene shattered that cycle. He brought dignity, depth, and humanity to his character, earning an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. That moment was more than personal recognition. It was a victory for representation in Hollywood. But his talent didn't stop there. Greene was a master of versatility. In The Green Mile, he showed audiences the emotional weight of compassion and resilience. In Die Hard with a Vengeance, he flexed his ability to mix action with charisma. In Thunderheart, he highlighted the struggles and pride of Indigenous communities, making sure their voices were heard on screen. And for television lovers, his roles in Longmire and the critically acclaimed Reservation Dogs proved that his talent never dimmed with age. And let's talk about his more recent work. Many younger audiences discovered Graham Greene through HBO's The Last of Us. His role may have been small, but it was unforgettable. That's the magic of Greene. No matter how brief the screen time, he made sure you remembered him. What made him different from so many other actors was his ability to balance strength and vulnerability. He could be fierce, commanding, and authoritative, yet still deliver moments of quiet tenderness and humor. Watching him felt like meeting someone real, not just a character. That's why American audiences embraced him, even though he was Canadian. His work resonated universally. And here's the thing, Graham Greene wasn't just acting, he was opening doors. For Indigenous actors trying to break into Hollywood, he was proof that it could be done, and done well. He was a pioneer, a mentor from afar, and a reminder that representation matters. So, if you're scrolling through movies and shows wondering what to watch, here's why you should add Graham Greene's work to your list, because he gives you more than entertainment. He gives you stories, he gives you perspectives, and he gives you performances that stay with you long after the credits roll. At 73 years old, Graham Greene left behind a legacy of truth in storytelling. His origin from the Oneida Nation, his education in Toronto, his strong and loving marriage to Hilary Blackmore, and his passing from natural causes remind us that behind the fame was a man who lived authentically and gave everything he had to his craft. So don't just remember his name. Watch his work. Celebrate the life of Graham Greene by experiencing the stories he told, because those stories will keep him alive for generations to come.